Hi. Well, we have a winged awakened rabbit with antlers, the Wolpertinger, which I love because jackalopes are awesome too, and they're in the Southwest. Jackalope's probably yeah, it's probably the one I relate to the most and know the most about. So that'd probably be my suggestion for mythology, the jackalope. All it is a bunny with antlers that runs in herds, gores people, and has cursed bad luck everywhere. Really easy to make. So kind of boring, so I'm not going to suggest that. It's just where my head's at with mythology because it's where I live, I guess. Tumblebleeds are also interesting. Or the Australian drop bear, monkey king, or Australian drop bear, or Chinese white snake, or Thor, or maybe Manitou. Yes, a Manitou. Not manatee, which are apparently no longer endangered. Is that correct? I haven't verified that. Somebody said it in weird stuff chat. I'm trying to get past the first minute without swearing. Ha. Okay, now I'm past it. Now I can swear. I have to show to Kitty. He says hello. And what the hell is that blue light? And I love leaving my mucus on your face, Daddy. It's cat. So hello, Diana. Hello, Zarquan, if you're still here. I don't know. Ah, you are. Number 2. There you are. Yes, loot mucus. That's yummy. Hello, Scouty Cat. Just got home. I also got home a short time ago, 40 minutes, I think. We were out getting new phones. We have to wait for it to ship, though. So hopefully we will have a new camera soon on the phone, and it will be slightly better quality. So, better videos? Really? You just... What? Ah! Oh. Hello. Hi. I don't remember. It's basically the same phone.
If they're willing to upgrade it for free, why not?
Yeah, it has the same size, drive, same everything, except the camera's a little better. Oh my god, move. My new archival ink just came in. Excited. What is an archival ink? Is this like the ephemera you were talking about? What's an archival ink? I'm lost. Ink to make my junk journals look old.
Neat.
I didn't know that was a thing, that you could just get ink that does that. I was still with the pour tea on the paper and put it in the oven. No, you don't need those. Oh my gosh, why? S8 plus to it worked for you. That was the point. You have what works. That's all you needed. But yeah, it's a huge change to go from something that's that old, I don't know how to put it, ancient, remedial, to a current phone. Notice that when I went from an iPhone iPhone 3S, I don't know, something like that, to an Android, what? Like, I don't know, 17 or something like that. It was stupid how much things changed. Yes, to see the cat feeder. That is me. I still have an S9. Oh, the battery. Yeah. We always know when the battery is going here because it pops out to say hello.
It's really the main reason to ever upgrade a phone now, for me anyway.
Yeah. If it's going to slowly explode, I need something that won't. Ooh. I I bet that was a treat. I've heard that when people, like, feel crappy, some people, like, dress really nicely or go out for a mani-pedi just to feel better, and it works. So cool. I could stand to get a pedicure, I have talons. Yes, William, O ye of the 10,000 batteries. So, earlier today, actually last night. Was it last night? It was last night. I uploaded the last of the five-man band for the previous group, the Planeteers, and, Zarquan helped me iron out some details. I couldn't decide between a couple different ancestry feats. And so that is a flesh warp cyborg. So it took flesh warp with automaton as the custom heritage, so that they don't need to eat, drink, they don't age, and they only need to sleep 2 hours a night. They also have motion sense, so they're the ultimate watchdog, and they have a laser eye, took energy beam, so they can use their commander abilities with no weapons in hand. And they also have a living weapon, so they have a tentacle growing out of their neck. And a whip for an actual weapon.
Yeah, but you just love the tentacle.
I love the tentacle. It's fun. It's freaking weird and fun. And of course, they're an alchemist still, so they get 4 versatile vials and 4 um, consumables, alchemical consumables per day that they make at the end of the day. So they can hand these out. And they also have, because it's weirdly an alchemist thing, even with the archetype, unlimited acid bombs. So they have acid bombs that you just constantly throw and make out of nothing. Yes, Subject 63. The character sheet's up if you guys want it. And I found a picture that I think fits. It's a little bit small, but it fits. But I wore long, skinny jeans and didn't realize they had you put your legs in a little tub. It was difficult rolling them up high enough. Makes sense. Did you get color? I want to see nail art. Five vials? Five vials? Okay. I thought it was four, but maybe five. Or at least yours does. I didn't spend an additional feat on that. I wanted to get as many commander feats as I could while still wedging in the 2 minimum alchemist feats from the archetype, the ones that just give you more things per day to make. So I only got the 4 versatile and the 4 per day. So I didn't spend an extra feat on it for the alchemist. I spent it on something that is on Discord that I don't remember. Where's my Discord? La, 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 la. I played a gnome changeling with the big claw feet. Oh, yes! The iron claws. I love that they grow out of your body, and you can justify having iron toenails and iron teeth. Because the iron teeth is really, part of the legend of hags. Yeah, level 6 has the option for an extra vial. Slag May. Yes, it is. I love Slag May. That is such a cool feat. Because they count as cold iron. And hags are basically fae that kill and eat other fae. So it's so thematically appropriate. Open Sesame, Subject 63. I also was amused to find that there are nicknames for flesh warps that they try to discard, and somehow get away, destroy on discovery. So I thought it'd be fun if he had people call him Dodd, destroy on discovery, but his real name is 63. He has no real name. Yeah, I took rapid assessment and efficient preparation. And for the skill feat, I took graph technician because it just fit with flesh warp and what he'd been through. And like he's trying to upgrade his body. So graphs are fun. And they're using those clothes as much as my gnome mace thing. Cool. And they're always at the ready. It's actually really nice to have a weapon that is not hands, because in the system there are many occasions where you need hands. Even if it's just I pull something out and head to a friend. If you don't have a hand, you have to spend an action to put something away or drop something on the floor and spend an action later to pick it up. So it's better to just have a tail or a bite or something that like a tentacle growing out of your neck, something that require a hand to attack. Gnome flick mace? You mean gnome flick mace, don't you? You look so sad. You're like, I never get pets. Eek. I am petting you. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. Let's go through some ideas for mythologies. I thought about Graph Tech too, but picked Godless Healing. Godless Healing is a solid choice. I contemplated that twice, I think. Yeah, twice. But I eventually went with Graph Technician because no matter what I was going to pick, it wasn't going to do a lot, and it fit the feel. It's really all there was to it. Yeah, graphs are cool. I love that you can get water breathing just with graphs. And I found it so silly that it was easier to get a faster speed of swimming with the flesh warp than it was a fish Yaogwai character. I had to like turn the rules in knots to get swimming speed with her. And water breathing. All right, so previously we had Wolpertinger as an idea, and no, I don't think we had a Thor. Somebody said, no, the Koshai was just a comment. It wasn't actually a suggestion for making a build. Koshai the Deathless would be really hard to do because his main trick is he can't die, and that's really hard to do in this system. He's also a sorcerer. But actually, you could do at least part of it. Oh, you could. With the... Is it Yagwai or Yaksha? The one that resummons itself. You disintegrate and you come back. Well, anyway, obviously you can do reincarnating pretty easily in the system. Mythologies. Oh, maybe I should... Well, no, I did already share it in Discord. I'll just say it in Discord. Thank you, Diane. Wukong already exists in the system as the deity after they've ascended. I'm adding Jenny Keith. It's really just a hag that kidnaps children and eats human flesh and has water breathing and whose nails are iron. Okay, so this is really easy to do, but whatever, it's written down. What other characters do we want to make that are based on mythological ideas? Like, I'm gonna add Anubis because I think he's still my favorite deity. Hard to say, but for my early life, he was my favorite. And he always holds a personal spot in my heart. Gotta do it. Baba Yaga. Red Riding Hood, the werewolf murderer. And don't roles right now. It doesn't matter. And don't think about what narrative position they have in the five-man band. It also doesn't matter. I don't understand what White Snake is. Can you help me here, Diana? Hi, Vanessa. Do you have any ideas for mythological based characters? So far, we have stuff that you guys can't read because I wrote too small. I don't know how to spell. Well, actually, I know how to spell. I just don't know how to write. My handwriting sucks. That's Baba Yaga, not Bug. Trickster is here but can't chat on TV. Oh, Trickster. Oh, yeah, Artemis. That works. I was thinking Aphrodite, but that's kind of boring in one note. Just love. Oh, yeah, and I was thinking Arachne. Artemis. Arachne. Hey, dude, man. Chinese myth about a snake taking human form, falling in love with a human. She gets preggers and has to save her hubby so they can get their happy ending. Okay. I don't know how much I can help with that one because I'm just not familiar. Let's look up things that might work with that. Well, actually, not yet because we're going to take a vote on what we're going to work on first. Oh, hi, Trickster. He's in Discord chat. Wood, pull out your phone. Don't you got phones? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, come on, Scaredy. We want to see your toes. Come on. Kidding. Raw or Horus would be fun. Horus, actually, Horus I kind of already did, but you guys don't know that. It was on the live stream. It was Morg's character. He was a divine servant, an avatar of Horus. But we could do Horus. Raw would be interesting depending on what version of Raw you choose. Because there was a version that was just the one God. Just God of everything. Raw would be sun and rulership. How did I not see these? I'm sorry. Demeter. Who's Eurus? And how do I not know Eurus? Oh, Narcissus would be fun, but it doesn't matter. Echo. Echo would be fun to do. Echo. Yeah. Frey, Sif. And yes, Bost is amazing because family, passion, and cats. What's better than that? Yeah, chocolate probably. Holy shit nuggets, Loki. You just dropped a huge bomb there. Loki. See if we can do Loki. That's probably the hardest one. Loki's circled because Loki is all over the friggin' map. Loki's the toughest challenge so far. The one I mentioned are related to autumn or the harvest. Who the hell's Eurus? Is that a Roman deity? Sorry, that was loud. It would also be kind of fun to do like an a characterization of an alicorn or a unicorn, but I guess it's a little bit too easy because you just take Fey Touch and you take a unicorn horn and you're done. So never mind. Oh, right. There's a god of each of the winds. Boreas, and I don't remember all the other ones. Apollo. Apollo is so full of himself. He's always self-aggrandizing. Artemis and Apollo, we could do. I guess, like, Artemis, goddess of the hunt, there's a lot we could do with her, but it's also very vague. Not vague. It's very, I don't know, general. Like, she was supposed to represent um the hunt, the fall, and like female independence and precision and the moon, the hunter's moon. Like, that's just a ranger. Like, that's pretty much done. You're a ranger. I guess I don't want to go with any ideas that are too simple to do, which is why I am going to erase Arachne, even though I like her, because it's just somebody who weaves really well. First level of naughty feet. That's Arachne. And I gotta erase Baba Yaga, because A, she's already in the system, and B, she's too freaking easy. I mean, there's so many different ways to do Baba Yaga, but one of them is just choose Baba Yaga as a patron. And Jenny Greenteeth, I gotta get rid of for the same reason. It's just a hag. I'm erasing all my favorites, the ones that I added. And Eurus, I think, is a little bit two-dimensional. One note. He's just the god of the east wind. Yeah, we can add more personalization, but I want something that's like has multifacets already. I guess for that reason we should get rid of Echo, because all she is a nymph whose body disappeared and she became the wind and an echo. So Achilles. Oh wait, Achilles. There's Achilles is just there's already a the oh what is it? The fighter class archetype with the spear that you have to choose a weak area that you have a weakness to instead of resistance. That's Achilles. So like I don't think we need to do Achilles either because it's again just one note. It's two-dimensional. Like the Wolpertinger is interesting because it has a lot of different facets. Like it's a composite creature, like creating a hi. Yeah, that's my whiteboard. Like creating a chimera is interesting. I'm gonna point it over there so you can see. Yeah. Hi. Yes, I love you too. Persephone's cool, and I like that that would be hard to do because Persephone is like someone who is constantly able to bless crops. I think she'd fit as a yaksha. Are you hiccuping? I did not know cats could hiccup. Helen of Troy. She's just pretty and people like her, and like she's in command. It's again is just too simple. Could have Loki on a quest to revive Thor because he accidentally killed him. Think of the character arc. I'm in complete accordance with Loki because Loki is goddamn hard to do. Thank you, Zarquan. Horse is boring. Go with Set. Is there a wolf dog race? Yes. The Shuni. They're big floppy jowl dogs. Shanong, god of peasants? Yeah. Hades is interesting. Why are you so annoyed, baby? Oh, he sees what you're doing. He wants to attack your leg. If you want to challenge Balder, wasn't he just the hero god who could do anything and couldn't get anything wrong? Horus is boring. Goes out. I already read that. I grew up with Boreas and Vulcanus because they're the central characters of the St. Paul Winter Carnival. Oh, interesting. Is Vulcanus a Greek deity of fire? Persephone has a druid who has lots of necromancy from an archetype. I really like Persephone. I mean, that is a multifaceted, sort of dualistic character because she's the goddess of the dead and goddess of growth. I like Valesh for that reason. He's probably actually my favorite deity now. Not Anubis. Legend something something. Yes, yes, thank you. Warrior of Legend, yes. I like Demeter. She's pretty badass. Yeah, but if you're going to do Demeter, may as well do Persephone because she has Demeter plus Hades. So Persephone is like the most interesting parts of both of those. Ursula from Little Mermaid. Already made that. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. What are we talking about? Do I need to look back at Trickster? Trickster, join us. This is really hard to keep following. I always liked Hades because he was the little brother who actually did his job, worked really hard. I agree, and Hades is multifaceted, but not in the extreme. Persephone is more so because she has to deal with the dead. She's kind to them, and she helps the growth of crops, and she has sort of a pulling force behind her, pulling her in two different directions. Her mother and Hades, and she's also kind of got the fatal flaw of trusting people, which is interesting. Klondike Kate is a video game? I don't know who Klondike Kate is. Fine, I'll dual watch you, but mute the phone. Thank you, Trickster. Thank you. You are giving me more peace of mind. You said one of the kitties was going to attack, then I thought Big Red, aka Saint Nick. Oh, okay, yeah. No, the Storm's working on a yarn project, and it's a kitty, so nothing else matters but what she's doing. That's it. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right. I still like Red Riding Hood. Let's keep her on there. And Bost is still interesting to me as well. Artemis, I think I want to get rid of because she's so simple. She's so easy to make. And Horus, I'm sorry, I want to get rid of it because I already made Horus. It's just the live stream character. He even got imbued with Horus's powers, and he has spells that fit Horus. So it's not something I want to repeat because I would do the same thing, and that is not fair to anybody who wants to throw in their own 2 cents. Ra is just so one note as well. I am the god of kings and sun. All bow down and worship me, or I bake your brain to a crisp. I didn't write down Persephone yet. We need a Persephone. I thought her name was pronounced Persephone when I was a kid. I didn't know words yet. Stop it. I'm sorry, Diana. I think I need to erase Whitesnake because I don't know shit about her. I know you said things, but then you're the one that have to run all of this, and it would just be choppy and awkward. Okay, so the most interesting things on here to me are Bast, Red Riding Hood, funny enough, Persephone, because Red Riding Hood has a story that goes with her. We can pull a lot of details out of that. Dude, I'm sorry, Apollo is just so boring. He's like, I'm the god of goodness and I am amazing. And instead of Demeter or Hades, we have Persephone, because she has all the interest of both of them. I don't know anything about Wukong, but Wukong's already in the system, so I'm going to erase him for the same reason I erased Baba Yaga. They're already there. And I'm the one that added Anubis. I'll delete Anubis. Fine. Just be a necromancer anyway. Okay, so now I have 6 of them. Eek. Cat bed is in the way. So is my arm. Yeah. Oh my god, I missed everything. Scroll up. Yes, Boulder is Nordic Superman. You said one of the kids. Oh, that I read. Thank you, Zark, for playing telephone for me. Yes, thank you, Zark one. You hate this stuff, honey. Why am I telling him? He can't hear me. Everything I'm saying is very overly local. Sorry, I'm full of pizza and beer. That is great. I'm glad you are. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I like the king god of the Norse pantheon is also a trickster mentor deity. Yeah, Odin. He's cool. The desync between phone and TV is real. Oh, that's why. Okay. Odin is the all-father, but when he wants to be, he's also a complete little troll. Yes, he totally is. He is obviously Loki's father. Zarquan, Death from Puss in Boots. Never saw it. Sorry. I like kitties. I like cartoons. Just never saw it. It is fine. It is an influential Chinese myth, but of course it is kind of obscure outside China. Oh, Shiva. Wait, Shiva is basically the Samsarans. That's why they're blue. We could do Kali or Ganesh, the elephant-headed god. Ganesh is pretty easy, actually. Well, okay. I have a lot of reference in my head to Ganesh. Does anybody else like Ganesh?
Yeah, delicious, very chocolatey.
Not ganache.
Oh, that thing that Robert got when he rolled through people?
Not panache. Thanks, Storm. I love you too. Last wish and oh, these are Puss in Boots things. Okay. Inari? What is Inari? I don't think most Hindu gods are blue. The deities that are responsible for rescuing people by hurting themselves are blue or blessed by Shiva, because that's what he did to save the world. Loki is the one PC who everyone isn't sure is not going to betray the party to the villain, but ends up doing more harm to himself because his plans keep backfiring. God, I love ganache. Is Inari the Tanuki god? Well, now I gotta look it up. Everybody's like, is this Inari? Is this Inari? I need to find out. Inari myth. Yeah, you're okay. Revered as the god of prosperity, agriculture, especially rice and foxes, Kitsune. Inari is not strictly male or female, but rather an androgynous figure associated with both Shinto and Buddhist faiths. Foxes serve as Inari's messengers and are often depicted in shrines dedicated to the deity. So it's not Tanuki, it's Kitsune. It's Japanese kami of foxes, fertility, rice, tea, sake, agriculture, and industry. I mean, yeah, we could do that. It's just, I guess it seems easy because you just make a kitsune and have them like Japanese things. I love ganache. You see what you started?
Uh-huh. It's yummy.